Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking very chill, very honest, very raw, very real. Today's video is all about girl talk. This is the stuff that nobody really talks about, and I want to make this abundantly clear. This isn't an I have all the answers video. It's more of like a you're not alone. So I want you to get comfy, grab a blanket, sit on the couch, and let's chit chat. So I have some questions and topics here that I'm going to be answering that you guys asked off of my Instagram stories. Question 1 is, what does your faith look like right now? Not the perfect Christian version. Right now, I am not in the perfect Christian version. I don't think anybody will be, ever. I struggle to pray a lot. I struggle to read my Bible. I struggle to go to God first, simply. Whenever something happens, I want to run to my friends when really I should be running to Him. Being stuck in a rut can feel impossible and like you can't get out of it. But my advice to you and myself is to simply pray. Just talk to Him like He's your father, because He is. He truly, truly is your father, and He wants to listen to you. He wants to have a relationship with you. Recently, I got a prayer journal, and to be honest, if we're being real here, I got it about 2 weeks ago, and I've only completed like 2 pages of it. But at the end of the day, I'm a human, and you are too, and we're not all gonna have all the right things, and we're not going to be perfect. There's no such thing. And overall, this is your reminder that social media is not real. The Christian aesthetic is not real. So stop living that way. Do not have that in your mind. Just get it out of your mind, because social media is not real, and we are here to be real, raw, and authentic, and our genuine selves. And the things that you see on social media are not always true. 1 Corinthians 12:9 says, "But He said to me, my grace is significant for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly about my weakness, so that Christ's power may rest on me." Your weakness does not disqualify you. If anything, God takes your weakness to show up the strongest. He does not call the qualified, He qualifies the called. Next question is faith versus feelings. What do you do when you don't feel God? So at my church, we have groups, and my church encourages us all to get in groups, and I'm in a small young adult women's group. And shout out Lauren, she's the best small group leader ever. But overall, it has moved me in so many ways that like I didn't even know that was possible. This is your sign to obey what God is telling you and to join a small group. But anyways, so we were actually talking about this a couple weeks ago, and here are some things that I learned from our small group. Number 1 is go to scripture right away. Do not hesitate. It will remind you that the Bible is truly alive. It is living and breathing and alive. Psalms 119:105 says, "Your word is a lamp for my feet and a light on my path." This is not saying that it is a light to your future. Okay? It does not say it's a light to your future. This is a light to your feet, guiding each and every step. Another thing that I learned is starting off your prayers with, "God, I just want to know you more." Just reveal yourself. Invite Him into your heart and just let Him take over in that moment. Sometimes whenever you feel God is silent, look for Him in other ways. Maybe turn on some worship music. Go for a walk. He made nature. Go look at nature. Sometimes whenever I'm having a really hard day, and I'm in the car or something, I'll just imagine He's in my passenger seat and I'll just talk to Him as if Maddie was sitting there. One of the girls that said this hit me so deep. She said, "You might think He isn't answering, or is He just not answering in the way that you want?" Let that settle in. Singleness. something you're learning right now. I'm just here to lean into my girl group. I really didn't have that many girlfriends growing up, so it was a real struggle for me to make not only friends but also girlfriends. However, that group that I was talking earlier, shout out Lauren, it's full of a bunch of girls my age who absolutely love the Lord, and we click. And just perfect mix. And I am just so grateful and just so amazed by the community that I'm surrounded with. I also took up a new hobby, line dancing, that my friend Faith showed me, and Faith also has a Bible study that we go to. And again, same there. I'm just so grateful. Just so grateful. Maddie, Bree, Grace, Riley, Lauren, like just all the girls have truly just shown me who Jesus is just by their actions. And words cannot describe how much I love those girls. I got a few questions about mental health, but I'm only going to answer one because I feel like they all just like mesh together basically. But the question is, how do you deal with anxiety, overthinking, or burnout? I struggle with anxiety a lot. You are not alone. You are not alone if you struggle with that. Anxiety is a real thing, and it is straight from the devil. It honestly infiltrates my work life, my social life, my physical, like my eating. Like, trust me when I say it is not a fun thing, and I know that you know that, but it is just from Satan. Sometimes I literally just tell him to leave. I'll just be like, get out, leave me alone, don't come back. I'll just ask Jesus to take over. I will leave all my burdens, my doubts, my worries, my pain just at the door, and I'll just say, Jesus, just come in and infiltrate this entire room, infiltrate my heart, and I rebuke it. Like I rebuke all the worries, I rebuke all the doubts, everything. And sometimes, honestly, I don't really know how to deal with it. Sometimes I just get so overwhelmed that I forget. Sorry, but I do. I forget how to pray, or I forget how to talk to God. And I just don't know how to deal with it, but I know God does. So I just have to lean on him. 2 Timothy 1:7 says, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind." Anxiety does not define you. It is not your identity. Say that with me. Anxiety does not define you. It is not your identity. Trust me, it is not. All right, everybody take a deep breath. Let's go to a more lighthearted question. As you all know, I took a new job, so now I am a content creator, basically. I do social media for my church, middle school through young adults, and I am also, this is the year of building my brand, so come along for the journey. One of the questions that I got about social media and content creation is, how do you decide what not to post? This is a good question because a lot of people come up to me and they're like, I need help with my socials, I need this, I need that, and nobody asks me, hey, what's the boundaries in this area? Sit down and let me tell you. A couple of strategies that I look for is, number one, bottom line, golden rule, is it honoring or dishonoring God? Could people take it out of context in any way, or hurt the brand, or hurt the company in any sort of way with the thing that you post? Something that I remember for my personal is, don't share too much information about yourself. Your digital footprint, there's people out there that do not have good intentions for you, and they will watch your stuff and they will look at your stuff. So make sure that you're staying safe online and protect your digital footprint. Plus, at the end of the day, social media, whether you realize it or not, is a conversation starter. How many times do you go up to someone and you're like, hey, did you see that reel that I sent you? Or, hey, oh my gosh, look at this post. It has infiltrated not only the digital world, but now in our real world. So why not make it a good conversation starter? Why not talk about Jesus? My favorite topic in the entire world. Things you're learning the hard way. This is an easy but hard question at the same time. It's hard to narrow it down to a couple, but I think I've narrowed it down to 3. Number 1, how will my choices impact the next 5 years? I think about this on a financial yet work mindset. The skills that I learn now and the habits that I practice now will be with me for the rest of my life. So I want to make sure that I'm making smart decisions and be able to grow my brand and flourish it in the way that I truly, truly want to, and the way that glorifies Jesus. Also, my day-to-day decisions. Am I making sure that I am on the right path, or at the end of the day, can I grow and flourish in a positive and glorifying way? Another one is not everyone has your best interests in mind. I've learned this the hard way. One of my weaknesses is discernment, and I am just trying to grow upon that and learn how to be more discerning towards whys and my weaknesses, choices and skill sets and day-to-day habits. Learn discernment and also learn the truth before you step into something. Make sure that you do your research first. Make sure that you talk to a trusted counsel about maybe big opportunities or choices in your life. Lastly, number 3, your body is a temple, so take care of it. Eating well, staying consistent at the gym, reading your Bible, flooding your mind with positive and good things, leaving the negative out the door. Take care of it. It is a gift that you are in this body, and remember, your flesh automatically is defaulted to the world. So remember that you need to lean into Jesus to overtake that and to fight that battle and win that battle so you can give your body to Jesus. Die to yourself every single day. What is God teaching you in this season? Trust in Him. It is so easier said than done. All I want to do is just fix it myself, or, oh, I'll figure it out, or, oh, like, don't worry, like, I can do it. That's not realistic. In reality, I cannot do anything on my own. Like I said, the saying, die to yourself, I thought it was just a saying. It is so, so real. We must break our flesh and lean into Him fully, 110%, 1,000%. The last question is a prayer or verse that has been grounding you recently. Mark 4:35-41 says, it's been highlighting my days recently actually. It reads, the day when the evening came, He said to His disciples, let us go over to the other side, leaving the crowd behind. They took Him along just as He was, in the boat. There were also other boats with Him. A furious squall came up, and the waves broke over the boat, so that it was nearly swamped. Jesus was in the stern, sleeping on a cushion. The disciples woke Him and said to Him, Teacher, don't you care if we drown? He got up, rebuked the wind, and said to the waves, Quiet, be still. Then the wind died down and was completely calm. He said to the disciples, Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith? They were terrified and asked each other, Who is this? Even the winds and the waves obey Him. I feel like the question before and this one kind of go hand in hand. Just trust Him. He will calm the storm. He is your firm foundation. Trust in His plan. Talk to Him. Have a relationship with Him. And I pray that over you and myself. If you're still here, thank you so much. I pray that you feel heard, that you feel seen, that you feel not alone, and that you know that I'm in this with you. That not everything is just the picture perfect Christian aesthetic, that you can be real, you can have struggles, and there's always somebody out there that can relate to you. whatever season that you're in, whether you feel confident, whether you feel confused, whether you have it all together, or whether you feel like your world is falling apart, know that God is with you and that He sees you and that He will provide. You don't have to rush things. You don't have to rush the process. Just take a deep breath and be still. If this video felt like something that you needed, please give a like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts about the season that you are in right now. I'm praying for you always. Remember that God's got it. You can give yourself grace, and I'll see you in the next one.